Hey everyone, today let's try to answer this question. Can we trim the edges of a book without special equipment? If you've ever made a homemade book and wanted cleaner edges, but don't have professional tools, this method is for you. Here's what you'll need. 2 clamps. A thick board to prevent clamp marks. A sharp cutter. And a cutting mat, optional but super helpful. Just a quick heads up. This process takes patience, especially for thicker books. First, place your book at the edge of your table. Make sure your table isn't too thick, or the clamps won't hold properly. Next, put the thick board on top of the book, leaving a small part of the edges exposed for trimming. Now, carefully clamp everything together. Grab your cutter and slowly run it along the exposed edge. Use soft, controlled strokes and cut just a few pages at a time. Rushing can lead to uneven edges, so take your time. Remember, only attempt this if you're comfortable using a cutter. Personally, I prefer tools that can trim each side in a single stroke, not just for safety, but also to save time and effort. Let's see how it looks. Since this is a thin book, it turned out pretty neat. If you're working with a thicker book, expect it to take longer. Also, the hinge area might not be perfectly smooth, but for personal use, this method works great. Just for fun, let's try a cheap paper trimmer and see if it speeds things up. This paper trimmer claims to cut 15 sheets at once, but since our book has a thick cover, it's a bit tricky. You might need to go over it a couple of times, or use an emery board to smooth out any rough edges. So, can you trim a book without special tools? Yes, but since a basic paper trimmer has limited cutting capacity, your best tools for this are a sharp cutter and plenty of patience. And that's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you have questions or ideas for future videos. See you next time.